Hi everybody, what's up? Um, this is just a quick preview of a new show called Unscripted. Um, I don't have a script. I'm not gonna be confined, and the reason why I haven't uploaded a video in such a long time is because I haven't had the time. I work a minimum wage job, and it's 6 days a week, so I don't really have a whole lot of time to be doing anything. I apologize, and I appreciate your patience because it has been, wow, over almost a month. And the type of cinematography that you're seeing right now is not really what I wanted to be doing, mainly due to self-conscious reasons, obviously. But trying to learn how to do the animation for Mont is been a bit of a challenge because I don't want to go into details about what I do for a living because it's my personal business, but it's a minimum wage job, and at the end of it, I'm extremely exhausted, as you could probably tell by the bags under my eyes. But trying to balance that and everything that's going on, trying to learn how to do the animation because I don't want it to just be a single frame of talking. I don't want that. I wanted fluid animation. I want to be able, him to be able to move and maybe build some more stuff around his lair. That is to say, Devilmont, he's not dead. He will come back. Just for the time being, I'm just gonna do videos like this. And there's quite a few things I've been on my mind lately, namely the raising minimum wage. People think, oh, you work minimum wage, that's good. It's not. I see what's going to happen. And businesses do not see their profit margin as dollars, they see it as a percentage. And they go by what's called the rule of three. And with the rule of three, their operating cost is going to increase because of the increase in minimum wage. So the cost of their final product is going to be more expensive in order to compensate for that. In other words, cost of living is going to go up again. As of right now, it's $33 an hour in Los Angeles. What happened to our economy? What happened to it? People think, oh, it was Bush. No, it wasn't. If you go a long way back in history, back to the mid to late 70s, that's when a ratio started getting out of control. In my research, I found out that in 1950, it took about 3 years worth of work at the average median income for the US, to buy a new house, for 3 years worth of income. Just 3. And that ratio was also the same ratio in 1960 and in 1970. But somewhere between the mid 70s to the late 70s, that ratio got out of control. And the ratio has been falling further and further and further out of control. And now it's at the point where owning a new home is out of the question. It's out of the question for most people. The median income, as of this recording, I believe it's about $55,000 a year. You know how many people make less than that in Los Angeles, one of the most expensive places to live in? Over 50% of the population. That's right. Over 50% of the population make less than the median income. And have you noticed rents and mortgages, they've all skyrocketed to lucrative numbers. I mean, a house out here cost about close to, if not over $1 million, when the exact same type of house in other states can cost about $100,000, $300,000. People think, oh, that's the cost of living in LA. Well, Los Angeles is just like any other big city. We have our problems, yes. Just for some reason, everything's more expensive out here. And in other areas, it might even be worse. Raising minimum wage is going to do nothing but set people further back. because the cost of living is going to get even more expensive to make up for it. I believe we are heading towards hyperinflation, where the dollar is going to mean less and less and less. You might think, oh, well, that's obvious. Really, look what happened to Germany after World War I. Their inflation was through the roof. I mean, in the record books, through the roof. Where it would take literally trillions of marks, trillions, and it would be better suited to use in a fire to keep yourself warm than to buy, well, you can buy anything with it. In America, I think we might be heading that way. We might be heading towards hyperinflation, where we're going to have to come up with new notes, like a $500 note, a $600 note, just to try to even things out. Here's one way to fix the economy when it comes to the United States Treasury. There's a thing called a penny. Get rid of it. It costs more than a cent to make. It costs about 3 to 5 cents to make a penny. And no, a penny's not 100% copper anymore. If it was, it'd be even more expensive. But Canada got rid of their penny, and it's helped them out. Do we really use pennies? I mean, all we use them for is just to put them in a roller and take it to the bank to cash it in. Or we used a Coinstar, which, by the way, Coinstar is a big ripoff. It takes 10 cents for every dollar in their pocket. And all they do, roll it up in the tubes and put it in their bank. And the cost of the tubes is about as much as it would cost to take it to a Coinstar place anyway. Some banks I've heard of taking loose change as deposits. I don't believe that. I haven't seen it. But of course I live in Los Angeles. And this is not the way the videos I want to produce. I don't want to talk about the economy or politics. I wanted to stay away from that, but due to the heavy amount of traffic in gaming vlogs, it's almost impossible for any new YouTuber out there to try to get in a wedge into the gaming market, because it is just so huge right now. It's not impossible, but it's almost impossible. And many people might tell me well, why don't you play some of the newer games? No. I've tried that. I had a whole playthrough of Doom. A 45 video playthrough of Doom. Copyright strikes. All the videos were copyrighted. So I can't show any of them. And many people expect me to perhaps rant about the copyright strikes. I'm not going to, because I understand why they're there. Because there are a lot of YouTube videos where they literally just get something on a DVD, load it up, and then try to monetize it. That is what they're trying to stop. They're trying to stop people from doing that, trying to stop people from making money off other people's hard work. That I'm all on board for that. Now, people try to hide behind a Fair Use Act saying, oh, it's fair use. You're not commenting about it. You're not talking about it. You're not reviewing it. You're not critiquing it. You're just showing it. That's taking their copyright. And it doesn't matter if it's for people say, oh, there's like a 5-minute limit, or no, there is zero limit. Zero. If you show one frame of a copyrighted material without their permission and without critiquing it and without talking about it or anything, and just show it just to show it, guess what? That's copyright infringement. That is taking their copyright. They have the right to the whole video for that one frame. That makes sense. I understand that. Because I don't want, like, say if I was a cartoonist or, someone that made something really popular, would I want someone using my footage to, I don't know, make some money off it when I could be making that money? No. I need that money. I want that money. I worked for it. I earned it. It's mine. I don't want someone else taking it. And I can understand why other people would vent about that situation as well. Now, when it comes to critiquing it and reviewing it, that's a whole nother ballgame. That is fair game as far as I'm concerned. Because that way, It's using those particular frames to illustrate your point. Like, say with Doom. I mean, I did have a couple criticisms about it. Not much, believe me. This Doom is a return to form. It is the Doom that we've been waiting for a long time. People my generation, we know it because we used to play the old Doom. I mean, almost all of us. Anybody that I don't know, all my friends, everybody. We all played the old Doom, and we all loved it. Although, honestly, I gotta say, a lot of the mods that have been done on the Doom community have been great. My particular favorite is Brutal Doom. And this new one was actually really good. It was not perfect. There was a couple of times where the AI was a little derp, and I didn't really care for that too much. But it's fine. And besides, later patches actually improved the AI a little bit, at least in my opinion. Also, the final boss was, well, it was similar to the first Doom's final boss. It was just, it didn't seem anticlimactic, so to speak, but it did seem kind of underwhelming. It was like, okay, well, alright, that makes sense. He was the final boss in the first game. Alright. And then his pattern showed up, and it was like, it can't be this easy. It shouldn't be this easy. This is, I mean, you don't even need to do the strategy that's obvious when those giant pillars come up. Again, this is the reason why I would like to load up that video footage so I could show you. But unfortunately, I was copyright. It was after several copyright strikes. I'm not even going to try. It has sucked the fun out of trying to upload that particular style of video out of those videos. And that is to say, I won't be uploading it again from different videos. That I will do. But it's going to take a while. Again, to re-illustrate my point, I'm not a professional YouTuber yet. Hopefully more subscriptions can hopefully change that, where I don't have to work my hands to the bone. That would be nice. Please, please. Enough philandering. That's not always working. That's like begging for money on the side of the street. I just want to show you this new show format, and I'm going to be doing this probably more often, and I hope it comes out great. I hope you guys love it, and I just wanted to take this time to also show my deep gratitude for every single one of you. Every subscriber I get, it's like a gold nugget to me. It's precious. And I appreciate each and every single one of you. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the thumbs up. And it's really hard for me to show my gratitude, because if I could, I would do it in more expressive forms to show you how much I appreciate all of you guys clicking that like button, clicking the thumbs up, subscribing, watching the videos more. I appreciate that. Again, this is unscripted, so I'm going to go off on tangents. This is going to be here, there, and every which way, because I don't want to write a script for this particular show at all. This is going to be stuff off the top of my head, just stuff that's in my brain that I need to let out. And no, I'm not going to cut my head open literally. I mean that figuratively. So this is the intro to the show. My appreciation for you guys. I hope to come out with better, much more improved formats. I hope to get a better high definition camera, because from what I'm seeing on the screen right now, it's not exactly the way I show it. It's I think the camera's a little dirty too. I'm gonna clean that. Or it could just be the damn monitor. I don't know. I'll figure it out in a few minutes. But until then, catch you guys later. Peace. Appreciate each other. Don't show the hate. Show the love. That's the only way to beat hate. And I'm gonna get a little ranty in my next video about that. Catch you later. Bye bye.